one thing I forgot to do before starting the stream is like connecting to my headphones. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay. Uh, no, now I can connect it, but it's not.
So, hello guys, back to our React Fado mission. But now, because tomorrow's stream was like a kind of introduction, and I don't have the time to explain everything. So, what I will do is, I will, I will have, yeah. So, what I will do is, I will have 2 minutes for explaining at the start, and when I finish the code, and I will explain for 2 minutes at the end. Let me focus. पद्धति uh, yeah, it's 40 minutes. Yeah, in future, I first the application that I'm going to build after understanding everything is this kind of application. I don't know why what happens with this. Uh, I don't. So not 30 minutes time, but 5 minutes because I will also make the plan for everything and also need to understand what is going to happen. As tomorrow I was sleepy, so I could not do it. Yeah. So see what I'm going to do. Okay. So what was the problem tomorrow was that I was not doing conditional rendering. Okay. So what I was not doing is conditional rendering. So let's put this there. Okay. So what I will do is see. Firstly, there are tabs. Okay. There are tabs. And the way and now I'm going to make you understand and I'm also going to build the plan at the same time. Okay. Tab. Now what we'll do is that each tab will do something like this. Okay. Don't have to do this again. Okay, I can do this. Like input, uh, nah, sometimes this happens. Task not not done. Okay, enter control subject task not done. Uh, okay, so this is what I am going to build for today. Okay, so what I will do is that I will state a state variable that will be current tab. Okay, tab, and whenever you click on the tab, whenever you click on the tab, it will say what current tab is. For example, input. Okay, when you say this, then I will build a logic that checks. Okay, for current tab is input, and then it checks for every component. Is the input variable, uh, is it the input tab? If it is not, then it will not be able to click on it. Okay, so this is the overview. So the current tab will be if input, then it will show. Okay, and for checking, I will use this uh, I usually use a function. Okay, so let's do this. Sorry for that. Mm. So let's move this for clutter, but I don't need to uh browser function, browser function. No, it should not browser name input. I don't need this function. Current tab is current tab is current tab, and I will do this. Okay, and in this is current tab, what I will do is I will write set current tab. The set is the crops dot name. Okay, crop dot name. I don't need to do this. Okay, a little bit down. So what I need to do is I will call an arrow function. This will do the same thing. I need to complicate anything, and I will do set not set. Okay, so okay, so now it will set the set current tab. This okay. So now we have to write a logic to understand is this tab input also. Um, so first we have to put in a conditional. Okay. Now how will I check if the current can I do this? I don't know. I put an if statement. I can't put a if statement here. So what can I do? I will tell it is the input. I cannot use a terminatory. Uh, let's think about it. How can I'll call a function, and that function maybe is able to yeah, so I'll call a function. Is it, call it this, so is it what, how will I, is it input certain um, uh let me a second. And hmm,
थिंग आई एम इंट्रोड्यूसिंग हियर कि जब ये पहली बार रेंडर हुआ ना, द फर्स्ट टाइम इट रेंडर्स, तब ये रन करना बस.
this is mounting circle. Content. Can do the same thing. I can is it and I can put it in the if album. I don't think I can do this. Can I do this? I don't think so. Like I can. Let's see. Okay. No, I don't have to do this. I can just we'll see. I don't done input. Okay. How to do it? Maybe it will work. Maybe it will. Maybe it will work. Maybe it won't. Just don't. This happened. Oh, now it should show a button, but it is not showing a button. Why is that? Um, mm, it is not returning a button, but I don't know why. Um, input skeleton is not. Um, this one is. This one is very one is. Set current tab is not defined. Acha. But it is defined right here. So why isn't able to? Current tab is work. And current tab. Why isn't a function? Is a function. It is not working. Like this for input. I will put it as input. The function will never run. Um, why is it not working? That's when you get fed up. It should work. Only where? Why? Listen. Let's give to ChatGPT to debug it. Okay. So what was I mean actually? Think I know it. Yeah. Um. Okay. Guys, this is what actually happens behind the scene because React is a new technology, and for me right now, it takes time to get hold of it. So this is the reality. I don't need this. Oh, it shall work, or it won't. Mm, it's not working. Um, mm, mm. So, how about but we haven't called, is it? Yeah, that's the reason. We don't call, is it? How is it going to be? Think, um, is it, hmm. Okay, it's working. Can I return a div? Um, oh, and now, this, huh? Is, mm, mm. No, it's some error. Mm. You can use a term rate here. Read this. Why does it have a problem? That is the question. Huh? Hmm. Oh, I think it expects yes, the rapid and dim. And problem. Yeah, it is solved. Let's go on. Uh, oh, adds working. See, this is what true programmers are. Okay, so I wanted to test it now. It is working. Uh, like I know it can be worked with, so I will not write the whole logic for use effect, but I'll show you. It would be able to we would be able to use it for use effect, but I did it this way. Make it for take use effect. See, it will work with use effect. Get it just if statement. See what? Um, देखो कहाँ है? So this can be also written as, let me make you understand what code is. So it is current tab and set current tab and show tab. Okay. So this will run whenever the current tabs will change. It is in a dependency array, and this is terminatory. The terminatory I have written same, and what here is done like what I have done. This is good actually. So, but we'll use our code. Okay. So let's get back to it. Now this is done. Please kill it. I have to make the actual code for. Let me just make no, I don't have to grab this. I cannot grab this for this house then. And this will do this. Okay. Yeah. Just enable H1 tab. Okay. Input logic. So the use effect did the same thing, but it says when the current effect changes, and that's the same thing. So we did this. Uh, right. I hard coded this, but if I remove this, auto not show. See, this is how real programmers work. And why does it work? And why does it also work? So dependency that user felt sees when this current tab changes. And what our app function does is that it's a component, and whenever it always renders, okay. So whenever we click, it re-renders, okay. Uh, so when it re-renders, it is actually nothing is it true or not, and then that's why it works. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, boy. Now if we don't have to use not done, we just use none. Don't have to use this one now. Okay. So super, now it's working. Now we have to just scale it to other. Okay. Oh, got some cracks in my hands. Okay, let's make it for the other things also. So for the other things. Yeah, boy. Current tab is equal to not done, and we will also add another tab. And what will do, so see, now here is the scalability with this tabs function. Now what I have to do is just, and I will do one thing with that, put here um, the tabs tab. Okay, I will write this, and here's the scalability part. Now let's go. I can just not done, simple, and also subject to do not. I don't know what to name this. Like for every subject to do not. Um, I will use some big of a name, but can use other names for it also. And now I'll just use if for if statement I will current app is equal to what was it? Okay, so it will return true, and it also return but here comes the part where I did not expect. If the current tab is subject to do not done, so it will say yes, it is true, but it will then also work for this logic. What up with this? How can you do this now? Can you put this advertisement? H1, H1. Hello. See? Yeah, this is what I was not wanting to happen. Oh, if I remove this. Oh, I do not suspect this. Why do we have to use simple? Why do we have to use a current tab? We will say name. Yeah, I'm stupid. Uh, kind of. I'll just write the name. Is for every name to check. Yeah, I'm kind of stupid right now. So we just have to post on the name. And that's stupid. I don't return true. So see, if the name will be this, it will return true. If it will be this, yeah, so if it will be this, it will return true. But if it's not, will not this, if it will not be this, if it will not be this, then else will be false. This is what. That's why I love coding because it teaches you problem solving. I would not have thought about these kind of problems if it wasn't one for coding. Like I'm just fed up right now, but it works right now. So let's return false. Okay, so we will uh, so we'll do this and we'll do it is it is it now we'll pause on the name. First will be input and now uh so that now it will work. I will do for right now h1, but I will use another component for this h1 h1 and else none. So now if I click on this, it will not show it will show my name, but not sure that's why. But what is happening? Should work for it. Okay, I'm not written anything, so going for hello. And this is what I do. Yes, and not done. I go to now why is it happening? I don't know. I don't just rendering all of these things. Why is that? I'm really getting fed up with this. Let's try one more thing now. After that, I will not. So, mm, Why is it going? Why is it going? Um, should not go like that, but it is. Hmm. Why is it doing this? Hmm. Is it wrong with so? Let me just hardcode this. Now the second one should be not doing that. Yeah, it's the problem with current tabs. That we console low current tabs. Now it should be not done. Okay, so not done is the current tab. So do this. Subject to do not is the current tab. Okay, what if I do this? String.
All right. What I was saying was, this is the link to the slides.
Maybe I haven't understood the
Let
concept
me
that
paste
that's why I'm not
for
able to do this.
everyone. Is emojis a new feature? I suddenly see them on Zoom. I didn't see people use them before. All right, these are the link to the slides. Let me share my screen. Today, uh, we are going to learn about some React concepts that you wouldn't need for a simple application. You would see them in a complex code base, or if you ever become complex, your code base becomes complex, you will use them. They are definitely asked in interviews. I talked to Satyam before this class. He was asked two of these questions that I'll share today. Specifically, if you've heard of the use fetch custom hook or the use previous value custom hook, rarely do you need them. In my React journey also, after 2 years, I had a specific use case where I had to create.
I can't leave this project behind, so let me see what ChatGPT did. Oh, oh, this was simple. Don't have to do this. Oh, don't have to understand. What I have to do is just simple. Current tab is equal to input. Oh, it's simple. Ah, it's so simple. So what happened now? I will understand. We can understand is that, and here it says if current type is equal to true. If it is true, then do this. If it's not, return false. And when it returns false, its component will be not rendered. Simple, but still not done.